Okay, here we go. And spoiler warning. So as you can see, this is Mass Effect 3. It's the Legendary Edition for the PlayStation 5. And like I said, there are going to be spoilers. I'm going to show you the destruction ending and talk about it. So please remember to subscribe, enable notifications, hit that like button, and leave me a comment. Let me know which ending is your favorite. Now the big reason why I'm doing this video is I want to know, why is destruction the best ending, the perfect ending? If you go look on the internet, the searches, the web pages has it as the perfect ending, that you need to get the most um, war assets because you need to get this best ending. Now I want to know, is it just because Shepard survives? Why is it this is, if that's really the only reason, why is it the best ending? And even more so, especially like Bioware now has, seems to go, destruction is what's been chosen and it's the best route, and that's how the games will continue. So why do we even have the choice for the 3 endings or 4 endings? So that is my big question, is like why I want to know this. Let's get into it.
Shepard? Commander?
Hey. What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The Crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end. Commander Shepard.
I don't see... I'm not sure how to...
Commander.
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
Solution? To what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they can make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
You said you're the catalyst. What are you?
A construct. An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI?
In as much as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers?
Precisely.
I met your creators. They told me what you did to them.
We did as we were expected.
They said you betrayed them. That you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves. The flaws of their organic reasoning could not perceive this. They lacked the foresight to understand their destruction was part of the very solution they required.
Well, they've joined this war now.
And I welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
Leviathan.
Yes, they created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your creations. We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
There I agree with Shepard. They don't act like a fire, like especially Harbinger has a personal vendetta through the games with Commander Shepard, and when you run to the Crucible, your Harbinger comes down to stop you.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believed the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
But you're taking away our future. Without a future, we have no hope. Without hope, we might as well be machines, programmed to do what we're told.
You have hope, more than you think. The fact that you were standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us. But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
Remember that, and remember this from Mass Effect 2.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So, the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can.
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the Crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework. A new DNA.
Explain how my energy can be added to the Crucible.
Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced. You are ready, and you may choose it.
Okay, so there are 4 endings. Destruction, control, synthesis, and refusal. Refusal is if you choose here to not use the crucible. You can also choose to go this route and then just aim at the AI and shoot it. It gives the same ending. So that's different from the other endings.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
Okay, left is control, middle is synthesis, right is destruction. In this playthrough, Ashley is my love interest, just to let you know. This music sounds for me like Terminator. But yeah, you can let me know in a comment which ending you prefer and why.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Joker, listen. We have to go. Damn it.
war is over. The Reapers have been defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the greatest threat this galaxy has ever known, we survived. We suffered many losses. The relays are severely damaged, but we won. This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization on every world. Now, as we take our first steps toward restoring what we lost, we must remember what it took to win. This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army, or even a single species. If this war has taught us anything, it is that we are at our strongest when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated. It will take time, but we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses, all of this and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine. A future paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us. A future that many will never see.
Sorry, just quickly, second name, top left-hand corner, Edie, and on the right-hand side, fifth name, Legion.
And while we still have many challenges ahead of us, we can face them together. And we will honor those who died to give us that future.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet,
What will be there?
anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay, one more story.
So refusal is the only one where this is different. Instead of a male adult, it's a female adult, and the conversation is almost the same. They're just talking about the archive instead of it's added with the space talk and the stars. So for those that don't know, when Mass Effect was first released, Mass Effect 3, this was not the endings you had. You had where the wave went over London and destroyed the Reapers. Then it was the beam shooting, and then it was the Normandy flying away. It showed how the was jumping from relay to relay. The Citadel was destroyed. The arms were broken off. It was a bigger explosion, and the mass relay as well. They where those circles spin and then they get completely destroyed. They break apart, same as in this one. And then it shows the Normandy trying to outfly the wave. And it actually, in the first version, it actually, in all three of the, where the waves, it doesn't matter what wave, so it's not just destruction, but then the Normandy starts breaking up and actually one of the engines gets blown off and then they crash there on the planet, shows them getting out of the planet, out of the Normandy onto the planet. And then it skips to this where you have these planets and they're talking about going to the stars and the adult and the child. That was it. That's why people complain so much and why they actually decided to make the extended versions and downloadable. And then later on with the Legendary Edition, it got added in, so that's the endings we have now. Now, so, and also the other reason was, like you see, there's no closure really with the previous endings, with the when it first came out. You didn't know what happened with the Krogan if you decided to cure the genophage if they had children. That part wasn't there. So it was very open, and that's why people complained and wanted better endings, and we got these that we have now. Now the other thing is I get it. Like I said, I'm passionate about the series. I've played all three games, enjoyed them, and like especially Mass Effect 3 is a very love-hate relationship. I also hate that Shepard does die, that so many of your other companions die, the planets that gets ruined by the Reapers, that you're always a step behind. So it's I get it, and like I says, I don't want Shepard to die. I don't want this character that I've been playing for 3 games now to die. But just for interest sakes, the majority of people, in fact, they released a press release about it. 92% play the Paragon route, 8% played the Renegade route. And also, like the Citadel playthrough and Leviathan was DLC, so you didn't have that. Now it is included in the Legendary Edition. But especially you're playing like in the Citadel more or less on vacation, like having fun with your friends, and then you have to go back to where you know Shepard. Well, for me, he's going to die, he or she, depending if you play a male or female Shepard. But you know they're going to die. And how many of us have worked towards getting that picture in the Citadel with as many companions and characters in there? In number 2, how many of us tried to save as many companions and as many people and go the good route to save as many as we can from a suicide mission and save the crew. So for me, it's just it seems that most of us have like the moral compass where we want to do the good and stuff that play this game. We want to have the good endings and the good choices and stuff. And for me, I believe that life is important, and even if it is an AI, if it starts becoming aware and alive and self-conscious, I think it has the right to live. So that's for me the GEF. I know in the first one they're enemies, and in the second one as well. And as you meet Legion and talk to him, and even in 3 you make peace between the GEF and the Quarians, and you can even do that with the Renegade choices as well. But then you make peace between the Quarians, and even Tali and Legion, they talk and become kind of friends and stuff. And like I says, I always felt the GEF, I felt for them because like I also felt for the Quarians, like they were kicked off their home, had to live on the flotilla, be in those suits because of their immune system. But it all happened because one of the GEF just asked, does this one have a soul? And the Quarians freaked out and wanted to destroy them. So if you make peace with them, you can, if you talk to Tali, you can actually find out that they're helping the Quarians settle on Rannoch a lot faster than they would. Like they're doing stuff that would take them years and days. And also remember the GEF is software. They're just in the hardware platforms when they want to interact, do stuff. The software is actually what the GEF are. GEF. And then there's volunteers of the Quarians that let the GEF download into their suits and help their immune system adjust faster. Then another thing is this Edie is, I personally, I really like her sense of humor and the character they gave her, and especially her and Joker or Jeff's interactions. They're just like so funny how they interact together and so on. So then um, she becomes a part of your crew, and like in the third one as well, you can like during the story, you can talk to her and she asks you like important questions that actually alters her core beliefs. And one of the last ones is she comes to you and asks about being afraid of dying. And you can explain to her how humans live and protect the things they love and are willing to die for that and stuff. And her response more or less is she turns to Joker and says, yes, I'm willing to defend him to the death. And that's also what I wanted to mention is like I didn't see anything wrong with it. I encouraged Jeff and her relationship that they should go for it and try and make a relationship and be together. And so they are a couple. Now, like I said, I understand that you want to destroy the Reapers. Like I said, I also hate everything they've done through number 1, 2, and 3, and like just everything that's been going on. And like I said, I don't want Shepard to die either. But like I said, what I don't understand is why is destruction the best ending if it means you kill entire species, race, the Geth. All synthetics will be targeted, like the catalyst said. And Edie as well, your teammate. She's recognized as one of your crew as well as Legion on that board. That's the board of the names of fallen crew members. And Edie's on there. They see her as part of the crew and Legion as well. And then, like I say, you're killing a crewmate and even Joker's companion. So just for Shepard to survive, just to have him give that breath at the end. So the other thing is with that last breath. Now, like I said, there's a big debate about it. They have acknowledge that it is Shepard that gives the breath. And they say that they confirm that Shepard survived because your love interest, whoever it is, won't put the plaque on there in destruction ending and looks up at the sky and actually smiles. But what they say in that statement is they are not willing to believe that you are dead. They believe that you survived, but it's never confirmed. It's never confirmed. They find the Shepard in the game number 4 or 5, whichever one you want to see is the new one that's coming out, is they never confirm that Shepard is alive or that you're even playing as them. I just want to show you a little clip here. Now, as you see there, you get shot. That's when you run towards the beam to get to the Citadel. Now, like I said, you can comment if you've ever been able to not to get shot. I tried a few times. And I know it's in the shoulder, but that's why I started the video where I did. If you see there, Shepard is holding his abdomen, and it actually looks like there's a bullet hole and there's blood in his hand. So he's got an abdomen wound. Then if you look at it, he can barely walk. He's struggling, falling down, and actually more or less passing out there until he gets lifted up. Now, the AI might heal him, the catalyst, because he can walk better and stand up and actually is more lucid when he's talking to him. So could have healed him. But then comes in with that line, and where I showed you Mass Effect 2, it says Shepard is already synthetic, part synthetic. And as you see that there's stuff being put on him. One of them is right on his spine, who says Shepard can walk. Who says he survives those injuries? Who says Shepard can actually survive without the synthetics in him? Then, combined with that is just remember Mass Effect 1, like Kaidan has like got a chip, and some of the other crew members as well has got chips to help them with their abilities, their skills. Now, that's synthetic, is it not? And if you're that class, then Shepard's got one of those as well. So what about those? They're not working anymore. And then another thing is like I say, is remember synthetics has been destroyed. So, and the Citadel gets a lot of damage, gets destroyed. Now, Shepard was lost on the Citadel. Is he in space? Is there gravity where he is? Maybe he got beamed back down to London. Do they find him in the rubble there? So for me, it's just like, does he really survive? I don't understand why destruction is the best ending. Is it just for that breath? If someone can tell me for another reason, other than just Shepard surviving, then, like I said, I want to know. That's the big thing. I don't understand why destruction is the best ending. Then combined with that is like with the synthesis thing is like I said, remember the catalyst says synthetics is part of their lives. And just how much is synthetic? Like the machines that help them build starships, buildings, the Citadel. How much of their stuff works in synthetics and that's now destroyed? Look at the Normandy. Jeff Joker, when he flies it, he doesn't have a yoke or anything. It's all electronic buttons that he's pushing. He's basically just pushing buttons to control the ship. What if that is synthetic? Can the Normandy still fly? How did they repair it there where they crashed? And that thing actually looks polished when it flies away. Just the normal ships. In number 2, Mass Effect 2, how many of your side missions is going to fly to intercept a ship that the VI has gone rogue and took over the ship and killed everyone on the ship? There's 2 or 3 of them. How many of the ships can actually still fly without it? Now, just want to link another 2 clips, short clips, just to show why I don't agree with the destruction ending that they added, where Hackett is talking about how they'll repair stuff, and even the added Catalyst says they'll repair stuff.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
So as you see there, estimated repair time of the Citadel is 5 years. And that is just the destruction of Saren in the first one. And most of the work is done by the Keepers. Now, in the destruction of Wave, the husks are destroyed because they're synthetic. How much of the Keepers are synthetic? Can they even help repair the Citadel? So then also, like that one with the Asari matriarch, when she told them to build new mass relays, they just laughed at her. And during the series, the trilogy, numerous times it's been made clear they don't really understand how the Citadel works. They don't understand how the relays work. They were created by the Reapers, the mass relays, and the Citadel. So that energy in the mass relays has been dissipated. They're gone. They are gone. The rings are destroyed. Can they even repair the mass relays? Can they build new mass relays? So, and going with that, yes, just something about FTL. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to show here and that I want you to remember is that they use the mass relays to travel vast distances and faster than light travel actually. So as you see here, we are at Earth at the moment and in the Sol system. Okay. So now just we go to a mass relay because this one, if you see here, you can't go out of the system. Okay, so, and I just want to go to the forum to okay, so this is the normal flight of the Normandy and most spaceships and stuff. Okay, then when you go out here, out of the normal system, like Mass Effect happens in the Milky Way galaxy, and then you can travel to different systems, and in each system there's also like a different solar system. So like I said, I don't know exactly how the breakdown is of what's a star system and the galaxy and stuff like that, but anyways, so then like we're in the far rim at the moment, and it's got the Holen system and it's got the Ma'at system. I think that's correct. Now when you travel between them, that is now FTL, faster than light speed. So this is when they like jump to light speed. Okay, so that's what you use to travel between like the solar systems. Okay, and this is the normal travel again. So even with like the faster than light travel, it's only limited to a certain distance and stuff. They can't go on forever with that. That's why they use the mass relays, because it allows them to travel a lot faster and longer distances than what faster than light travel would allow them. And now, just like I told you, this is where Earth is. Okay, that is more or less where the Geth are, and Rannoch is around here somewhere the Quarian homeworld. So, just to give you an idea of how far apart they are, how long would it take them if they even could make it in FTL flight to get here? So this was the point that I was trying to make, just to show you this. So FTL is an abbreviation of faster than light, is a method of traveling faster than the speed of light, which does not involve the use of mass relays. Once a vessel makes a jump via a mass relay, conventional FTL can be used to move around the space surrounding it at reasonable speed. Now, that's just like they use the mass relays to jump between, I don't know if you call it star systems or clusters, but like I know we're in a solar system and that it happens in the Milky Way galaxy. But just to give you an idea, with normal fast light speed travel, it would take us 4 hours to get to Neptune, furthest planet in our solar system, and to Proxima Centauri, which is the nearest known star to the Sun, is 4.22 light years away. It would take us 4.22 years just to get to the nearest known star to our Sun. Now, that's just what I mean with it is, and remember, how many of the fleets have actually traveled to our solar system to help Earth defend against the Reapers and the Citadel? And the Krogans especially, they don't have ships. They need to be transported. They're on Earth. They're stuck on Earth until they can like get the mass relays working again. How long is that going to take? So, another thing is, it's like the destruction of a wave. The Reapers that's falling down there is like Reapers. Some of the large ones are 2 kilometers tall. How much damage are they doing when they're falling? When they're just, and then also remember, if you destroy a Reaper, like you're destroying all those civilizations that's been stored in their knowledge, like the Protheans. You're destroying all their knowledge and the Prothean, what's left of them in the Reaper form. So, and the last other thing is, it's like all these endings. Now, I think it's kind of stupid that I actually left them in with the new endings. But these where they talk about like where the child asks, when will I go to space? That also probably applies someday. And they're talking about like there might be like billions of planets and life on other planets, but they don't know. It sounds like they can't even travel to space. But okay, I just want to show you the ending of Synthesis, not the whole ending, just from where they climb out of the Normandy, and just pay attention where they showed the Geth and the Quarians. The Quarians are without masks.
I am alive. All of us, synthetic and organic, have been changed. The war is over, and the Reapers are helping to rebuild. Where once they threatened us with extinction, they now bring us the collective knowledge of the cultures that came before. as a galaxy, we can now live the lives we have wished for. Taking our first steps into a new and wonderful future, where organics and synthetics can coexist peacefully. With peace across the galaxy and with unlimited access to knowledge. To recover the greatness that was lost. And surpass it. We will reclaim our worlds and the stars. As the line between synthetic and organic disappears, we may transcend mortality itself to reach a level of existence I cannot even imagine. And we will remember that this chance for a new life did not come without cost. No matter how far we advance, we will remember the sacrifices of those who made it possible. And we will remember Shepard. Because of him, I am alive. And I am not alone.
So lastly, like I say, as I don't want to say that synthesis is the right ending. It's the one that I like the most. But the big thing is with this video is I want to know, why is destruction the best ending? Why did they decide that? Is it just because Shepard survives? So my big thing is if, as I did the research, is the new Mass Effect 4 and 5 is going to be, they decided that everyone chose destruction. Destruction is the route they're going. But then even more than that is it's been revealed in the trailers that there's Geth, and there's a poster that has five things in it that reveal stuff, and one of it is like the crater in it looks almost like a Geth face. There's a Geth body or Geth looking body between the landing party and the crater that they're going to. So if destruction, we don't even have a choice anymore. destruction is chosen for us in the new game? And if destruction is the answer, why is the Geth then still here? And in some of the trailers, there's even Reapers as well still. What was the use of destruction then? So that's my seeing on it. And like I said, I hope you all enjoyed. I will try and put up a poll. You can let me know if you want to see all 4 endings without commentary. I'll have a yes and no and female or male shepherd. See you in another video. Be well. Have a great week.